the thinking of one step, two step, and what am I going to do and stuff, and talking to you whilst I'm walking. She said it knackers you out. So that's one of the other reasons I use the wheelchair, because if I walk too much, one, my leg, because I have, one of my main things is leg weakness. If I wake up tired, more tired than normal, if I sleep more.
Because now you're because you used to have an awful problem sleeping when you were fit. Now, as soon as your head hits the pillow, you are gone. And you're still waking up tired.
Yeah. Yeah, like fatigue. Fatigue is one of the massive things with FND. I was watching someone on TikTok earlier, and she was only walking, just gentle walking with a stick, and they were in Beverly Hills. No, not Cardiff, but you know. Yeah.
We got some sunshine today, don't knock it.
Yeah, you know, FND doesn't discriminate. It even goes after the people in Beverly Hills. So
we'll have you all.
Yeah. You know, and the husband said, "Oh, why are you out of breath?" And he didn't say it nastily. He was doing it because he was filming her, and she said, you know,
to give context of the
yeah,
condition.
like she said, just the thinking of one step, two step, and what am I going to do and stuff, and talking to you whilst I'm walking. She said it knackers you out. So that's one of the other reasons I use the wheelchair, because if I walk too much, one, my leg, because I have, one of my main things is leg weakness.
Yeah.
I could just stop being able to walk.
Yeah.
And secondly, the fatigue gets so many people with FND.
And it's chronic, isn't it? And that's the thing that needs to be identified.
Yeah, it's not like 2 minutes. It's like, I'll walk. Like I very, very rarely pick up my daughter now, the youngest, who's still in primary school, even though it's 2 minutes down the road. It's the whole...
only twice that you've been able to do it.
On my
and
special
that was with
walker.
You, special walker.
You know, it's having to, you know, get dressed, go outside. You know, 90% of the time I'm in pyjamas if I'm not doing anything. And if I'm talking to my neighbours, I'm out there in my pyjamas and I just don't care.
You've become that person.
I have become that person.
I used to make fun of. Don't you go outside that house in your pyjamas?
I know. I'm just like, look, I'm still on my step. I'm not on the pavement. I'm on my property. I can wear whatever the hell I want.
So definitely log everything, because everything is important.
Yeah, go back to what we were about. Log everything. Don't be afraid to keep hassling your doctor, because I did, and it was only because I was constantly talking to my doctor, and he was like, there's no record of them referring you. And you know, if you can afford it, a lot of people automatically think private is stupid money. Granted, you know,
it wasn't cheap,
but it also wasn't thousands. You know, it was only a couple £100. I say only a couple of hundred. We were very, very lucky
at the time.
The time that my sister was like,
let's get it, because even she was like, you can't wait.
Oh yeah, I mean, she was fuming in the hospital.
I did, like, get it out. She's like Mike Tyson. I thought she's gonna bite someone's ear.
But she's the big sister, and she's always been like that. You know, she's like, this is taking the mick, and it's like, and you know, she had a fair point.
30 minutes.
And within 30 minutes and it's almost like,
we paid for the hour and we wanted to stay there.
I was like, excuse me.
We were like, hang on a second.
I was trying to say to you, get that coffee, get some biscuits.
Get that coffee, make sure you get everything. Take the pillows.
Yeah, this cost us. Yeah. These nice plump pillows, we'll take these. Yeah, it's almost like, unless you are in that field, in neurology, it's not talked about. You know, a GP
is not going to know.
Isn't going to know.
No.
And, you know, all those years of being in the, you know, I know, you know, they've got to go through a heck of a lot to study. They only probably touch the surface of neurology unless they're going down that route.
Even neurologists are only touching the surface. There's so much that
Yeah.
they
So,
don't
you know,
know.
a GP, a general doctor in your A&E, unless they have seen it before, probably.
So the
Well,
point is that you need to make sure that you're not relying on the GP, the hospital, or anybody like that. If you want to drive this forward, you're going to have to become your own manager in your own health.
yeah.
To
I mean, you may be really lucky. There's one or two people that, whilst they have been in hospital, the hospital has diagnosed them.
Yeah.
You know, again, it all depends. You could be lucky and you could see a neurologist that has had this in the past or experienced it with other people, so they know.